Hello, Rockstars. Sorry I haven't done any Pokemon GO lately. I've actually been playing a lot just because my streaming is down. I haven't been able to do any live streaming, but I have been busy. Obviously, I can show you that I have been busy. And if anyone wants to, here's my trainer code. As you can tell, I do have some spots open, but it's filling up quickly, surprisingly. But there you go. So I'm just going to record a little bit. It's right now. It's a shiny Rosalia, but I haven't seen one yet. But I just got out just a few minutes ago, so I decided to take these down. Yeah, I went. I took out some gyms last night, about like 7 of them, and got kicked out of every single one of them. It's almost like they did on purpose, which I think they did. Who knows? Huh. By the way, how do you guys like the whole friend trading thing? Kind of complicated, isn't it? Not in a sense of like the actual process, but like just going through your friends list and trying to find. I mean, it's not really complicated. It's just disorganized. It's just you don't know who you're friends with, how far you've gotten with them, and even if it reports to you a certain way, it's not necessarily the same thing because there is that known bug where you may have been exchanging gifts and befriending each other certain ways, but it's not showing up correctly. Like you could be great friends and then not show up properly. I've seen it happen. I mean, I know that there's a known bug, but I've actually seen a lot of people have that be an issue. So it's something that I'm thinking they're going to have to fix. Yeah. So update. Well, there's lots of updates, but I won't bore you with what you already now know. But as we speak, right now the Asia Pacific got 5 million mark. Now it's America's turn, or the Americas, I should say, not exclusively North America. It's turn to get through it. I think we can get this. They got 5 million pretty quickly. I'm sure Brendan Tan and his group probably got a big chunk of that on his own. Probably just his crew alone was probably at least 1 million. So yeah, so let's see if we can. This guy's actually causing me some damage. I was expecting this to be a piece of cake. Huh. Oh, yeah, wasn't paying attention. He's actually pretty high Gyarados. Alright, gotcha. Not too worried. Ever since they've implemented gifts and trade and all that stuff, I've gotten a chance. Well, when the gifts were plentiful, I definitely capitalized on that as much as I could to get all the potions I could to heal up all my characters. So when those 100 plus that I had that were down, they're all healed up. Because I knew they were going to nerf it. I knew that this like, well, this is not going to last. So I took advantage of every single gift I could. I didn't even care about the eggs at that point. Now though, all my eggs are 7K eggs. There's not even any room for 5s or 2s anymore, which is okay. I just hope I can get a shiny Vulpix. Or, sorry, not shiny. Alolan Vulpix. But that seems to be the rare one. So I'm just taking this gym down. I didn't want to blast you with the music because I know it because when I play the music for myself, it sounds normal. But I've actually heard my own videos and it's obnoxiously annoying on the video sites. It's almost like it's amplified and distorted when it actually gets put into recording. So I won't bog you down with that. Dragon Pulse. Oh, Gyarados has Dragon Pulse too. That's why this guy's annoying. All right, one more round and I should be good to go here. See, that's not why I'm too worried. I got plenty of these long necks. It's just so strange just seeing just a neck. There you go. One down, two to go. Yeah, last night I was up late, taking on some gyms, and some of them were annoying. Just had to go through several rounds. It was in places I didn't really want to linger too long. It's just a great combination of disasters. Well, that's a problem with playing late night. Yeah, so after this, I'm gonna go up a ways to my other hunting ground, just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, good. See, that's what's just creepy, like a neck without a head. All right, come on. Let's see. I'll throw this guy Charlemagne. And I gotta spin it. There's a gift. So if you sign up, wow, it's all 0 out of 100 or something, so that's not good. Yeah, I definitely don't need heat on right now. It's about 90 degrees here. Bada boom, bada boom. And he pops out. Yeah, that's why I paused. You could tell you didn't see me spin it. Just got an innate sense that it's going to run. Ah. I don't know how I did not get that like. For that, no, doesn't matter, got it. Curveball. Yeah, I'm long overdue for mass evolution. Actually, I have enough for. I actually do have enough for if on average getting 70 per egg. I actually do have enough for full 2 mass evolution. So probably actually over now. I've increased my bag space and my item space, so that's why. Okay, let's hit the road. By the way, I apologize for not really putting a lot of Pokemon GO stuff lately. I've been doing other videos. If you do, check it out if you're interested in it. If not, well, I did tell that I was going to do different content, and I've been trying to fulfill a promise on one particular thing, which is I made a promise to some people about doing an analysis review of a show called My Little Pony. I know you guys probably may or may not know of it. I joined a group and I did a poll, and that was the show they wanted me to do a review on. So I made a promise to do it, and I actually did an episode and put it on there, but it has a copyright issue, just like the same thing with streaming. So I'm not sure what's going on here, because I have seen other analysts do it, and they're actually able to get their content on there. So there's something going on there, and I'm kind of getting annoyed with. I'm getting annoyed with YouTube for 3 different things. One, they keep on changing their algorithms. Every time I get monetized, I get demonetized. Me specifically, whenever they make those changes. People have been in YouTube for years. They don't get affected by it. They got the views, they got the subscribers, they got the watch time. They're fine. I mean, they make it hit revenue-wise. but they're fine. They could just alter the content and try to make up for it, or merge it out or whatnot. But for someone that's struggling to try to get their YouTube, specifically, I don't know about some of the other content providers, but every single time I've always been at the threshold of getting monetized and then make a change and get demonetized. This happened twice. Now there are some that aren't there, understand, and there are some that are there and have been there, and they're also getting kind of they're on the threshold too. But it seems like every single time I would hit a mark, I would reach that mark, and it's like, oh, sorry, we're changing it, you're going to get demonetized. It happened twice so far. One was, I think it was like, one was initially the amount of time, I forget what the initial one was. And initially I was monetized just fine for where it was. Then they say, okay, you need to have a certain amount of total views. That's right, it had to be like 10,000 views. I got that mark. Then, oh yes, I was monetized. Then like a couple days later, it's like, oh no, we gotta make it so it's 1,000 subscribers and 40,000 hours, which I'm trying to rebuild now. But come on. And now they're changing the algorithm where you can't view it in sequence of when it gets released, and you have to get notifications and do all this other crap. Not just for the content provider, but for the viewers. The viewers should not have to jump through hoops to watch the content. They should just be able to click on a video and just watch it, not have to scroll through all these different videos to find the right timing and go into different playlists and all that crap, because it's unfair to the viewers like you to have to do that. It puts more work, more burden on you guys, and you're just going to say, you know what, forget that, I'm going to go on Twitch, or I'm going to just watch something on Netflix. And that's the real stupidity behind what YouTube is doing with their algorithm changes. That, and well, the copyright thing aside, because that's just annoying me, because I'm spending, it's ridiculous. I spend all this time and effort in making a video, and it does take time and effort. If you ever produce a video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just to post it and like 2 seconds later, blocked. Like, they didn't even look at it. It's just some algorithm or something that just says, okay, blocked. And you're like, do you see that I'm not trying to reproduce a video and just claim it as my own? It's like they don't even put any thought into it, and it's getting irritating. So that's my 2-minute rant on YouTube. It's funny. I saw one of my friends on YouTube. She was at 60 subscribers. Then she posted a video saying, "Oh, I'm quitting YouTube," and she's suddenly shot up to like 106. Like, good for you. You were able to get that. Now, granted, I know this is going to sound a little sexist, but you have to look at it a little more realistic. It's a lot easier for women in general to get subscribers, both male and female. It's not gender specific. That is for males to get subscribers, unless they hit a niche market that hasn't been tapped into. For example, you can. What's this guy doing? You can find a market. Oh, okay, that's fine. You can find a market that no one else has tapped, unique and interesting, and then you may shoot up there because you're the only one providing it. And then there may be others that will copycat you, but as long as you're the first and you keep producing content, no one would be able to dispute that you're the first one to do it. Thus, your claim to fame. Now, you may not be the top guy, as we've all seen. Sometimes the first isn't the best. No, not ragging on anyone, but even in music, you've seen it yourself. You've seen some covers of certain songs that skyrocket in fame, even more so than the original song. Is it unfair? Yeah. But it's just the nature of business and the nature of what people are interested in. It's unfortunate, but that's the case. The thing is, though, the guy that made the original song won't be hurting too much of it, because for every, let's say, a record sells 100,000 copies, okay? And that's kind of their saturation point. Alright, they're happy with it. They may not be totally ecstatic because they wish it did better. Let's say some guy made a cover of it, and it's only got like 3 million sales. Well, I won't even say sales, but let's say 3 million hits, and he gets revenue for it. Now, the guy may be pissed, but it's a cover. That's also why I'll throw back to what's kind of upsetting me about YouTube is it happens. People make covers and make money off the covers all the time. Fair trade and fair use is exactly that. So why not participate as well? But back on track. Guy makes a copy, or a cover or whatnot. He gets 2 million views, 2 million hits, whatever you want to call it. Far more than the original content. Now, the guy may be pissed, but let's say after a while, the people that started listening to the cover, so let me go back and watch the original or listen to it and see what it's like. Now remember, their saturation point was 100,000. Let's say they go back and let's say 2 out of 10 decide to actually buy it or whatnot. That's 200,000 extra people that are going to your original song because they want the throwback, nostalgic, retro. So you now just made 200,000 extra views, sales, whatnot, whatever you want to call it, that didn't exist before. You shouldn't really be complaining that much, because at that original point, your 100,000, it was probably going to stay that way for a while until someone liked it, revamped it, made something better. Now you got an extra paycheck or two just because this other guy decided to put effort in a song that he appreciated from you. He saw it like, man, this is a cool song. Let me add to it. Let me throw stuff in it. I like it. Hopefully it won't be too disappointing. Wow, it's great. And he'll feel good because the guy that inspired him is now getting paid as well. So why not? I mean, as long as it's not objectionable, why not? And that's the thing. I can understand if you took a song and it was like really nice, let's say a really nice, pure song, and then you change it to such a point where it's completely like twisted, the meaning's horrible. I mean, to the point where it's controversial, objectionable. I mean, fill in the blanks, all that crap. Yeah, then I understand that you have legit claims. Like, this is not my song. This is a song that was taken from me and chopped up, grounded up, and spin to something completely different. You know, I don't want this to happen. Then you may have a claim for it, because that's, it's almost like, distorting your original content. Anyways, rant aside, I'm gonna go to, actually, I'm not sure where I'm going to. I'm gonna check out, I know where I'm going to. I'm going to the promenade to see if there's any raids, or at least to that general area. Because if I go to Wegmans now and do some shopping, I'll be stuck there and have to turn around and blah blah blah. So I decided just to do this little road trip, a small one. I was actually in a new town when they had that high experience points for really? Well, for what? It's sunny. Well, it is 95 degrees, so okay, I'll give them that. It is actually kind of hot out. I'm okay. I don't mind the heat too much as long as it's not too consistent for too long. Speaking of, let's see. Anything calling anything out? Let's just chat. Once I get to a stable spot, I'll take a look at it a little bit further. Oh, I should have went to those gyms. That's okay. I need to get away from that area a little bit. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I haven't heard back from any of you guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Remember Raphael, you're on there consistent. I hope you're doing okay. Leave a comment. Tell me what you've been up to. Tell me more about what you guys have been up to. I'd like to know what everyone's doing. Yeah, so Pokemon GO has been kind of. I've been watching Trainer Tips, Reversal, and Mystic 7, more or less, but they're doing their own thing, so I need to do my own thing. Make it unique somehow. Trying to, anyways. This whole trading thing, though, is a good idea. I've seen people that haven't played since the game came out for first few weeks where they're not, the uninitiated, they thought the game was cool, but they didn't really know what to buy. Okay. I've seen people come back to this game that completely just gave it up. Just like, finally trading. I'm back into this now. I think the thing that will solidify a lot more of people coming back would be adding PvP to it. Personally, I don't care about PvP, but that's my own decision. But the fact that Niantic promised PvP in the initial video, that's why I think they should have it. Everything that was in the initial video when they first advertised it should be in the game. Whether or not people like it, that's up to them. Well, I will say this. Trading, if you guys have done it, gifting / training, it's good, but it will definitely step up your game because you will have people throwing gifts at you left and right, and you will have to go out more to reciprocate those gifts, which means you have to go to a lot more stops, do a lot more raiding to build up that friendship level. It will kick you into a higher gear of playing the game, just because if you want to build your friendship level, you have to do it. Because either you have to keep on doing gifts every day, or you have to do a raid every day. Because if you don't, even if you accept the gift, it'll only increase it by so much on that. Because, if someone gives you a gift, unless they keep on giving you gifts every day, if you don't reciprocate, sometimes they won't give you any gifts anymore. And like if you have 5 or 6 friends, that could mean all the difference in a sense of trading. Now, I will warn you on something. There's a lot of, for instance, like the bigger YouTubers that have their friends put their country codes and their trader codes on their channel whenever they mention that. If you want to talk about getting complicated, you're suddenly now adding friends that you have absolutely no idea who they are into your list from all around the world, and that's not a bad thing. It's just that if you want to talk about organizing and trying to remember who's who, you're going to get completely confused. It's just, they need to segment, they need to have it, or at least searchable or organized in a way that you can have most active trader, last traded, location. This is going to be interesting. Can't see over this way. Let's see, I can go over here. Having all these people turn in that direction is kind of difficult. As you can tell, I'm on the road, so I'm just road jockeying right now, just trying to get where I'm going. Not this one, but next one. At least this could be a good starting point. Oh yeah. Other things I've been up to besides work, I'm starting to strongly lead on the more of the side of leaving my current position. I don't really necessarily want to for money reasons. But I don't know. Just 2 days, 2 nights, 12-hour shifts is weighing on me. And you tell I'm yawning because my sleep schedule's all screwed up. But yeah. Besides rating, I was able to do the community day for the Tyranitar for one, just to get the moves. I didn't get a shiny Tyranitar because I was working at the time. That's the other thing, because I never have any consistent schedule, like consistent weekends off. I just have to roll with it when I roll with it. Now, granted, EX raids and such have been the same thing too, which I actually went to a second EX raid and got another Mewtwo, which I was totally surprised because I haven't been able to get raid passes EX raid passes in ages, and I actually got a third one, so something's going on. But yeah, but I could also use, for those that like my channel, I could also use some help on growing my channel. Not just likes and subscribes. I mean, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps me out. Everyone matters. But also, if you have any ideas or suggestions on what may make it better for you guys, better quality, funny stuff, etc. If you have any suggestions, positive and negative feedback are all helpful because they all signify something that's needed. And I want to be able to be there for you guys. If you like my other videos, tell me. Comments are good, not so much as because it shows relevancy, which it does, but it also helps to really identify what people like. TRT42. Okay, that was a weird license plate. Alright, so I'm going to back her up here. Well, I've been recently analyzing a couple PewDiePie videos. Not just because he's PewDiePie. I mean, initially it was like, yeah, okay, PewDiePie. Let me. I'll admit, just like the coattails, the big guy. But some of the stuff he's talking about really kind of got to me. It's about like the Terracon stuff and all these privileged teenagers complaining about not getting money. What? No shiny? Come on. Alright, I'm going to see if anybody's doing anything here in the local area. St. Paul's. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. All right, hold on for a second.